Hello folks, welcome back to Inktober. It is day 31 and I'm very excited to be here. It has been an amazing 30 days so far and I'm quite glad to be at the end of it, to be honest. But I'm very excited to share this final piece with you. The prompt was Zeus's Choice, which basically meant do what you like, because it's not a comprehensive list of all the gods and goddesses. I just kind of chose the ones that I liked and put them together into a list. So this allows some space for creative freedom and, you know, doing what you like. So I chose to do Hecate for today's prompt, and it's got a little bit of a 1920s theme. So without further ado, let's get on with Hecate and the final day of Inktober. I chose Hecate because she is a sorceress and witch, a little bit like Circe, and she seemed like the right choice for the final day of this challenge, of the sort of spooky season, and for Halloween, I suppose. So, yeah, I was quite excited to do this, and I kind of just went with the flow with this one and included the things that I've learned along the way and what I like in my work. And I found that, generally speaking, my favourite pieces were the ones with quite flat colour and lots of detail in a metallic over the top. So I decided to keep with that for this one here, and yeah, you use some patterny metallics over the top. So yes, Hecate, there isn't a huge amount to say about her really. She's another one who doesn't turn up in mythology a huge amount. She's again more of a figure than a character, I suppose, at least so far as I know. And But I like what she represents. I think she represents a similar thing to what Circe does, which is sort of female power and independence, which is something we could do with more of in the world, just generally. So, yeah, and with this one, it sort of developed into a bit of a 1920s style. I decided to give her a bob. I thought I might just show a little bit of her hair, and then actually it was going to work better to have sort of a bit of a fringe coming out and a bit of a bob underneath. And this sort of turban hat thing was something that was quite popular in the 20s, and yeah, I quite liked that vibe with the whole idea of Hecate. So I imagined her looking a little bit like a fortune teller or something like that, and I've given her big earrings, and yeah, she looks a bit hippy dippy and a bit flapper dapper, if you like. Yeah, and I'm digging it. Yeah, that's probably something I shouldn't say. That doesn't feel very me. I like it. Let's go with that instead. So I also want to talk about what my plans are for this whole Inktober project, and I said at the beginning that I was going to make all of these into notebooks, and I realise now that, well, for one thing, I know that not all of them will sell, and that there are some that just didn't do so well and weren't so popular in the design, and also I know that the goddesses are sort of lesser known, or the figures from mythology. So instead, I've decided that I'm going to turn these into prints, and I'm going to do not a limited run on the number I'm going to do, but I'm only going to make them available for a limited time. And that is because I'm going to do all of the packaging and fulfillment myself, going back to the good old days where I dispatched all my own stuff, because of course prints will fit in letters. They'll have to be A4 letters. That's the size I'm going to make them, the same size as the piece, the original. So yeah, I'm going to do that all myself. They're going to be as letters, and I'm going to do a bit of a restructure of my shop. That's on my to-do list today, and to change up the shipping and the
the pricing structure. So that's all going to be changing in the next few days, and I plan to have all of these available to buy from the 1st of November, and I'm going to have them available from the 1st of November to the 30th of November, and that's just to maintain my sanity for one thing, and I probably will make them available as notebooks as well during that time, but probably only a few of them, just some of the ones that I know people are liking, have been liking. So, and then in the future, I may make these into different products, but I'm just going to play it by ear, I think. My main time for Christmas sales will be during November, so I kind of want to make the most of that, and yeah, have these available as art prints. And the thing with art prints is that there are two options. There's sort of going for the cheaper digital prints, which are much cheaper to produce and therefore cheaper for you guys, or going for the more expensive archival prints, which look so much better, and I really like them. I think that they much better represent the art, but when I've done them in the past, nobody has bought them. So I think I might just have to go for the cheaper ones that will fade over time, and that's just unfortunately a part of it. So if you are interested in buying sort of higher quality prints, then let me know, because I can get them made, and I can take pre-orders for them. But yeah, for the most part, the digital prints are the ones that actually sell, and yeah, as much as I would like them to be able to last forever. So just know that if you're buying a digital print, it's not going to be the longest lasting thing, and if you leave it out in a bright space, it will fade. But yeah, as I said, let me know if you're interested in purchasing a higher quality archival print, because I can arrange that. But the other thing is the originals. So I have tried selling originals in the past, and again, I have not sold them. And the thing is, originals have to be quite expensive, and so I might just put them up and see if anyone is interested in buying them, because obviously with the reproductions you don't get that metallic effect, you don't get that lovely shine, which just really brings the whole piece to life on a whole new level. So yeah, again, let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in purchasing an original, but yeah, I might put them up, and and well, if anyone buys them, that would be great, but yeah, from past experience, I'm not sure that will happen. Did I mention notebooks as well? Yeah, so I am probably going to make a few of them into notebooks based on how well they've done on Instagram, and I've asked a few times here which one's your favourite as well. So again, please let me know down in the comments which one of the 31 drawings is your favourite, or if you have a couple of favourites, let me know. That'd be super helpful for me in deciding which ones to make into notebooks. The notebooks will not be made by me, they're going to be print-on-demand ones, so yeah, they are dispatched from Canada. But yes, if you want something that has been dispatched by me, the prints are your opportunity. I don't know when I will be doing this again, or if I will be doing this again. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this challenge, and I know there are a few of you who have watched every single one, which is absolutely incredible to me. So thank you for one thing, and oh wow, I feel so honoured that that you've wanted to watch the process of these, because and listen to me talk about sort of the stories behind them and a little bit about my process in creating them. So I really appreciate that, and yeah, if you could give this a share with somebody who you think would enjoy the sort of Greek mythology theme and female empowerment theme and just the art in general, that would be absolutely amazing. And oh, next month I'm going to do something called Slovember, which is kind of the antidote to Inktober. It is basically spending the entire month on one piece, which sounds really, really nice. And I'm just gonna take it slow, as the name would suggest, and really focus on the planning side of things and making sure that it's as good as it can possibly be, and taking what I've learned from Inktober and applying that to something bigger. It will probably be on a larger scale, and yes, using Greek mythology in a different way. I'm not sure what form this is going to take. I only had this idea yesterday, so we'll have to see how that all pans out. But after having done a piece every single day of the month and a video every single day of the month, it's quite nice to think of doing just one over the course of the month. And I will be taking client work on again from November, so that will also be a factor in all of this. But yeah, it's nice to just slow down a little bit, and I think that's quite important. And hopefully I'll be taking some orders and packing some orders during November as well. November usually keeps me fairly busy anyway, with the run up to Christmas and all that. So yeah, lots to do. Right, please let me know down in the comments which of the Inktober drawings was your favourite, and please share this with a friend if you enjoyed this whole process and know somebody who would also appreciate it. That would be absolutely amazing. So thank you for coming on this journey with me, and I will see you next month for some vlogs. I'm going to be back to normal schedule, a video a week, and I'm probably going to document my Slovember journey. So I hope you'll join me for that, and I will see you in November. Bye.